And I was listening into some parts of the conversation. Yes,
exactly.
there are castes, and there are whether it's I can't hear you.
Okay, yes, go on. Finish your point. Shazia Elmi, come to the main point. If Vasundhara Raje has delivered,
Chief Minister कौन बनेगा?
अरे इसकी क्यों आप लोग फिक्र कर रहे हैं? जिसको बनना है बन जाएगा, और उसमें कोई
उसी की तो फिक्र है सबको, इसीलिए तो
लोगों ने वोट इसलिए दिए हैं। शाजिया जी, लोगों ने वोट चीफ मिनिस्टर चुनने के लिए दिए हैं। पार्टी के लिए वोट बाद में होता है, चीफ मिनिस्टर कौन बनेगा इसके लिए वोट होता है।
जी बन जाएंगी। देखिए, अब मैं Navika, do you know what happened with Manohar? Had anybody heard of Manohar Khattar, and could anybody imagine that he would be the CM of Haryana? Could you imagine Pushkar Dhami being such a successful CM of Uttarakhand? Could you imagine Devendra Fadnavis? So the fact of the matter is, let me finish.
Modi ji made a nobody. That's what a BJP.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Okay, let us finish.
Stop heckling Tehseen Poonawala. Just because you're losing Rajasthan, don't lose your balance.
Finish saying what I'm saying. So why there is
okay, please let her finish. Yes.
Right, actually, he was a nobody.
So is that the issue? Isn't the
okay,
issue
let her finish, please. Then we want to come to a
very clear that Rajasthan BJP is winning, and we'll know very soon who will be the CM. We don't have to worry about that. Neither will I speculate on that and waste my energy.
Your energy? Well, the state has.
Shazia, let's just focus down to the list of probables that we are hearing about. These are probables we are hearing about,
Shazia. There's a time lag, so I can't.
Okay, all right. Who are the probables?
Okay. Now there are some probables we are hearing.
All I'm saying is
one is
that
Diya
first things first. We are heading towards a
okay, Shazia, just a second. Shazia, putting out names.
Shazia, the rallies are over. We only need a name for the chief minister, which you don't have. So we are predicting one.
Her qualifiers that she could be a royal to replace the royal. Then we have Mr. Rajyavardhan Rathore, qualifier as a
don't forget him.
Right? Third, we have also Baba Balaknath, who's projected as another Nath Yogi. Qualifier is a hard Hindutva mascot. So, ऐसे candidate के names are doing rounds with qualifiers, and we should be discussing that.
Meghwal, the current law minister, and then there is Gajendra Shekhawat. There are names. The bench strength is very strong.
I mean, ideally, all the 7 MPs who've been fielded will be saying, "मैं भी, मैं क्यों नहीं?"
Either Shekhawat or Arjun Meghwal says Ashutosh. We'll have to look at the other takeaways. The impact of rebel MLAs. The impact. Can I please have silence in the studios? इतने excited. अभी तो पहला state हुआ है, 4 बाकी हैं. No impact of rebel MLAs. No CM face. So the BJP would be taking this message very, very seriously. That brand BJP, brand Modi can power a victory in a state without a chief ministerial face, and that will be the big takeaway. That is for the BJP. As far as the Congress is concerned, caste census promise did not galvanize their vote bank. And Padmaja, that would be disappointing for the Congress party because they bet a lot on the caste census.
100%. And the fact also that Ashok Gehlot himself is an OBC chief minister. Remember, 2 from the Congress and 1 from the BJP. The CMs who were defending their turf were all OBCs. Whether it is Bhupesh Baghel in Chhattisgarh, there's Ashok Gehlot in Rajasthan, and there is Shivraj Singh Chauhan in Madhya Pradesh. Also, despite Gehlot's Marwadi pride card, a very close call for him in Marwad itself. He did not get the kind of, in fact, the 2 places where maximum gains have been made by the BJP, which can attribute to why they have done so handsomely. One is Dhundar and one is Marwad. So all of these seats have gone to the BJP this time around. Some people can say it's brand Modi, brand BJP. Some will argue, the Congress will argue that, oh, it is because har 5 saal roti palatti hai. Interestingly, today Ashok Gehlot said, वैसे तो हम जीत रहे हैं, पर अगर बीजेपी जीत गई, इसका मतलब उनका polarization काम कर गया. For him to say this on this day is in itself quite telling. The Jat and Rajput voters in Marwad remain divided. That is another interesting takeaway from this.
And for them, the takeaway will also be that farmer protests and their lead in the Shekhawati region is something that they will have to ponder about. again, coming back, the Prime Minister has already caught on to this. And today, the Prime Minister made a statement. And Sanjay Jha, it's a very crucial statement. Caste card hasn't worked for the Congress party, but the Prime Minister has talked about 4 classes. And he's talked about women, youth, poor and farmers. Very clearly picking up these classes of people which can work. And do you think the caste gamble may just be overrated by the Congress party?
You know, Navika, before I answer that question, which is a very relevant one, by the way, there are 2 points that I wish to make, having heard a lot of the conversation and looking at the data on your screen. Number one, there is an anti-incumbency, but it is perceptible, but it is not pronounced. If the vote share difference between the two is not more than 2%, which seems to be the case, I would actually recommend some circumspection, although I do believe the BJP may be ahead, and look at the poll of polls, looking at all the polls at the end of the evening, and get some kind of an idea if this is the trend that all of them are saying, or the majority are saying, before we come to a conclusion. My second point is, and that is important, that when it comes to what Mr. Modi said about women, well, we all know that at the end of the day, the crime against women across the country under Mr. Modi as Prime Minister has been disconcertingly high, including states like Uttar Pradesh. Second, the farmers were on protest for a period of a year. He talks of youth. Well, the youth unemployment is at a record high. So I really don't think that, these shibboleths and these slogans really have any substance anymore. Okay. But I do believe that Rajasthan is actually sending out a message that the Congress, if it doesn't make it in Rajasthan or doesn't create even a hung assembly, it's not necessarily on account of governance, as Anand seems to be saying. It will be more on account of the perception that the house was not in order.
All right. So it is more infighting than anything else. Also joining us, Leader of Opposition in the Rajasthan Assembly, Mr. Rajendra Rathore. राजेंद्र जी, बहुत धन्यवाद. आपकी खुद की सीट के नंबर हम अभी नहीं बताएंगे, अभी हम ओवरऑल नंबर बता रहे हैं. पर सबसे पहले मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूं कि क्या आपको लगता है ये सिर्फ एक रिवाज है? ज्यादातर लोग कह रहे हैं कि हाँ, राज बदलना तो रिवाज है, उसमें कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. आप क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, राजस्थान के अंदर कांग्रेस का शासन जिस प्रकार 5 साल चला, सरकार कहें या सर्कस कहें, कांग्रेस खुद ही ए और बी टीम में रही और शासन के नाम पर लूट खसोट रही, लूट और झूठ दोनों बराबर जारी रही. इस कारण से आपने देखा होगा राजस्थान में अब तक आज़ादी के बाद जितने भी चुनाव हुए हैं, सर्वाधिक मतदान जनता ने किया है और ये कांग्रेस की विदाई के लिए किया है. एंटी इनकम्बेंसी सर चढ़कर बोल रही थी. कांग्रेस को विदा करने के लिए लोग तैयार थे, इशू पर इशू बने हुए थे. जनता नीलकंठ बनी हुई थी, जो जहर के रूप में उन्होंने अपने निगल रखा था, उसको उगला उन्होंने कांग्रेस पर. और मैं साफ कह सकता हूं, दावे के साथ कह सकता हूं, अनुभव के साथ कह सकता हूं, कांग्रेस सबसे शर्मनाक हार की ओर बढ़ चुकी है.
राठौर साहब, लोग ये भी पूछेंगे कि एक भी चीफ मिनिस्टीरियल कैंडिडेट का प्रोजेक्शन नहीं हुआ, स्ट्रैटेजी क्या रही? क्योंकि चाहे रोटी पलटे या ना पलटे, हर पार्टी एक स्ट्रैटेजी पर काम करती है. बीजेपी की इस बार स्ट्रैटेजी क्या थी और क्या ये नॉट प्रोजेक्शन ऑफ एनी चीफ मिनिस्टर, क्या ये एक इंट्रिंसिक पार्ट उस स्ट्रैटेजी का था?
देखिए, हमारी पार्टी ने पूरे 5 साल तक संगठन को मजबूत किया. आज राजस्थान में हर बूथ पर कमेटी बनी, पन्ना प्रमुख बने, लगातार बैठकें हुई, हमने जन आक्रोश रैलियां की, हमने परिवर्तन यात्राएं की और जनता के बीच में जनता के मुद्दों को लेकर गए और इसी कारण से प्रबल समर्थन मिला. और सबसे बड़ी बात है, बुनियादी सेवाएं अस्त व्यस्त रही, ना बिजली समय पर मिली, ना पानी समय पर मिला और पेपर लीक एक बड़ा मुद्दा बना. कानून व्यवस्था पहली बार मुद्दा बना. महिला अत्याचार के अंदर राजस्थान लगातार 2 साल पहली पायदान पर एनसीआरबी के आंकड़े के अनुसार पहुंचा. करप्शन भी ऐसा करप्शन कि सचिवालय के अंदर नोट और सोना मिले. इन सारी बातों ने जनता का मन कांग्रेस की विदाई के लिए पहले ही बना दिया था.
हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. लेकिन इस वक्त नंबर्स का माहौल है, तो नंबर्स की तरफ चलेंगे. एंड छत्तीसगढ़ नंबर्स, वेल, just sit back. Chhattisgarh numbers coming up as the first region.
Mahadev. for Chhattisgarh numbers.
Whichever way, are you making it communal or are you making it corruption oriented?
I am just making
no
it
idea.
pious.
I have no idea because Ashutosh will have an objection to that. But let's take a look at the Sarguja region, which is the northern part of Chhattisgarh. Congress 7 to 8, BJP 4 to 6 in this 14-seat region, 0 for the others. Pretty close. They're 7 to 10. Congress has the lead. BJP 4 to 6.
This is T.S. Singh Deo's stronghold. So it would mean a lot for him to show, look, this I have delivered my particular region.
अब
Now
मेरी
what?
बारी, अब मुख्यमंत्री बनने की मेरी बारी.
Let's take a look at the
पूनावाला
comparison.
ये अगर हुआ टीएस सिंहदेव के रीजन में 14 last time, 9 this time. BJP gains 5 seats here, 0 for the others. T.S. Singhdev's stronghold, but it's down from 14 to 9. Padmaja, look at that.
Absolutely. And also remember, there was a long-standing feud, and apparently Mr. Khadge had to intervene to finally say that T.S. Singh Deo should be made Deputy Chief Minister. But did that paper over all the differences? And in the minds of the people, see, it's always like, it's a very famous saying कि आप अगर रस्सी में एक बार अगर टूट जाती है तो आप जोड़ भी दो, गांठ उसमें रहती है. That applies as much to Rajasthan, perhaps as much to Chhattisgarh as well. I think Jay wants to make a point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shivraj Singh Chauhan.
We will
Shivraj Singh Chauhan and
come to MP in
Commissioner.
a bit, and I will repeat this. But yes, Jay.
No, most importantly, this represents two things. One is the Congress still holds among the tribals. This is a hilly and tribal tract of the state. The second thing is कि इनका जो paddy procurement का bonus है, यहाँ पे paddy का भी काफी खेती होता है. So that also indicates that somewhere is working in favor of the Congress. Two things, issue-wise.
And we are going to be getting Mr. Deo live on the channel in just a while from now. Yeah.
But let's take a look at the Raipur region and the Bastar region, the south
Tribal.
part of which is completely Naxal, tribal. It has all of that. Again, the Congress doing well there, 7 to 10 seats, BJP 2 to 4, others are 0. So it's a bipolar contest, not too much to take from. It's going to be this way or that.
Let's see the comparison, whether there have been any gains from last time around.
Congress
and they
is
have.
down. Congress is down
too. And the BJP has gained a little. This is another area, Navika, very interestingly. You know, a lot is said about Ambani, Adani ki sarkar and all. Do you know that the Adani group actually has a project in this area which the locals, the tribals were opposing. This is the area, right? In Bastar area. Yes. And JVC, if you could just weigh in on this, if you come here as well. This was the area where actually land acquisition was done under police protection. So, you know, Rahul Gandhi can sit in Delhi and in Mumbai and say कि BJP Adani Ambani ki sarkar hai, but in a tribal area, and for good reason, because development is needed in that region. Land acquisition was done for an Adani company.
So much sound and fury about Adani Tehseen Poonawalla, but you know, it's doing business in Chhattisgarh, and you are winning Chhattisgarh, you know, at least in Bastar and in the
but slight reduction in tribal areas. What do you attribute this to? JVC has travelled there actually. JVC, what do you think this is?
I think, you know, there is a tremendous amount of local anti-incumbency which is happening at Chhattisgarh. In every election it happens.
But 53 seats were changed.
Pardon?
For the BJP, and you know, did the BJP counter? 53 MLAs were changed by the BJP.
Yes.
So has that countered the Congress strategy?
So it has really countered the Congress strategy, and more importantly, before the first phase, Mr. Amit Shah gave the Modi ka guarantee. In the Modi ka guarantee, he said 12,000 rupees per woman per year. Now, just the day before Diwali, the day I landed in Chhattisgarh, that is when Bhupesh Baghel came and said, we are giving 15,000 rupees. But before that, the BJP Karyakartas have gone door to door, spoken to women, gave them the Congress guarantee form, BJP guarantee form, and took their numbers and said, you are going to get 1,000 rupees per month if BJP is coming to power. And based on that, Bhupesh Baghel said, and when I traveled to the region, Sarguja region, which you talked about, when I traveled there, the opinion was BJP ka Modi ka guarantee hai. It is Modi ka guarantee. It is not Raman Singh ka guarantee. It is not BJP ka guarantee. And Baghel has just said, so we are going with BJP. That
Well,
was a silent woman wave there.
You know, Ashutosh, I love it, Navika. When Modi ji gives something, it is Modi ki guarantee. If Congress gives, it's Revdi. The same thing. ये मुझे बताओ, उत्तर प्रदेश की महिलाओं ने क्या गुनाह किया है कि वहां पे 15,000 नहीं मिलता, वहां पर गैस सिलेंडर 500 में मोदी जी गारंटी नहीं देते, जहां पे सरकार नहीं है. And there's no chance of making. Modi ji gives guarantees. Modi ji is in government, ना double engine in उत्तर प्रदेश, वहां दे दो ना.
ये तो जनता डिसाइड करेगी. और
But that
state
shows
के
how this guarantee has no-
आप मुझे सिर्फ ये बता दीजिए, and a very crucial point made by JVC, door-to-door campaign with the guarantee card. Now, can the Congress beat the Karyakarta and the cadre of the BJP? That's what it will boil down
the
to.
Congress has developed a model, which is the Chhattisgarh model, which has the lowest unemployment in the country. It has been given a lot of schemes, including the health scheme, money even on cow dung. And I'm telling you that and it's 250 English medium schools. The Chhattisgarh model for a poor state is the model forward. The Karnataka model and Madhya Pradesh model will be the model for the bigger states.
Ashutosh.
The data speaks for itself. How much the door-to-door campaign has worked in Bastar Sarguja area. Your data says Congress is winning 7-10, BJP is 4-6. And then in Bastar 7-10 and 2-4. That means the door-to-door campaign is not working. It's that simple. So the Modi guarantee is absolutely not working.
No. Could it be because they don't have a face over there as opposed to a Bhupesh Baghel who's a strong face?
Let me complete. Let me complete.
Okay.
So the data is speaking, and if we accumulate these data, that is minimum 14 Congress is winning, BJP 6, maximum 20 Congress is winning, BJP 10. So there is absolutely no comparison, no competition.
Let's take a look at the next region and numbers.
Most
To put
crucial
this
region.
debate
We'll come to
rest, let's take a look at the numbers now. Central region, which is the Raipur region, and Congress 34-36, BJP 26-30, total 64 seats in this region, and that's it. 2-4 to the others.
And this actually is the region where the BJP has done the best because traditionally it has been their stronghold. This is the more urban areas where, you will have a large community, a trader community who have traditionally gone in support of the BJP, and they seem to have retained it. Let's take a look at the comparison. Which will
This is the Durg se Bilaspur ka region.
So let's see if they are actually come back.
43-35, Congress is down. BJP is 14-27, but the gap remains.
Gap remains, but it is narrowed. See, remember, these are cities that include even the Raipur city seats where senior ministers like Rajesh Munat lost last time. That pura ground BJP वापस cover कर रही है.
Okay, so let's take a look at the total numbers. Total numbers.
No, BJP is still number 2, but they have made gains in central.
Congress has a clear majority in Chhattisgarh, 48-56.
Clear majority we said.
Clear majority.
Why we are not calling in pro-incumbency?
Don't lynch us. Okay. Mahadev has worked for the Congress, the app. And Mahadev has not worked for the BJP. That is 32-40 seats to the BJP, 2-4 to the others. And that's the way the exit poll has stacked.
This is also very important. If we just take a look at the others, from 7 last time around, they have come down to 2. This again, like we've been saying, increasingly bipolar. Why? Because here you have Amit Jogi's party, which was also in the fray. He incidentally is challenging the chief minister himself from Patan. Very unlikely that he's going to win that seat. Perhaps his mother Renu Jogi and his one more family members contesting are the only ones who are going to take out these 2 tickets on the Amit Jogi party. What's also interesting is that actually Bhupesh Baghel was asked, you always revered Ajit Jogi, would you be okay? He said, not Amit Jogi. If Renuji, she's very respectable, she wants to come back, she is welcome to do it. But this party, we will not do business with. And going by the numbers we see,
they will not need it. If 52 is where the Congress party is stacked and 36 is where the BJP is stacked, it's as clear as daylight. And Shazia Ilmi, your first reactions? Chhattisgarh going the Congress way, and this is pro-incumbency. Pro-incumbency for the Congress party. What does that mean for national politics? Also the fact that Rajasthan bipolar, also Chhattisgarh largely bipolar. What does that mean for the BJP? Is your strategy of Modi versus Rahul Gandhi for 24 working out?
So essentially, Navika, these three states, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and MP have been bipolar, and just look at what happened in just 5 years back. In all of these five states, BJP lost. Of course, Madhya Pradesh, after 18 months, Kamal Nath was ousted and Shivraj Chauhan again became the CM. But you see the Vidhan Sabha elections and you see the Lok Sabha elections. And you see the just numbers.
So you're saying you're not playing this match? You're not playing this match. The only match that works for you and you're worried about is 2024. All right, that's the takeaway I take from your answer. Let me take that question to Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha, the BJP is playing for 2024. Advantage Congress in Chhattisgarh, where 10 seats come from Chhattisgarh. 11 seats. No big deal. Le lo. 24 to hamara hai. That's what Shazia Ilmi is saying.
Navika, I don't think it can be made so simplistic or a reductionist argument that just because these are state elections, they'll have no repercussion on the general elections. Shazia, just let me make my point. I believe that at the end of the day, every election, even if it's local and not general, is telling you the sense of the public mood. Now, let's not forget this, right? That the BJP throughout all state elections leverages Mr. Modi. They don't have local leadership. And in every election, including in Karnataka and Himachal, Narendra Modi, when he campaigned as a prime minister, he told the voters of Karnataka and Himachal, vote for me. He did not even say vote for the BJP. So I think these are an exhibition of a larger disillusionment that I think the voters are catching up with. I think if I was the BJP, I would be extremely worried. Please don't always conflate it with the 2019 general elections, where the Congress had won many states and yet ended up losing the general elections. I thought the Pulwama, the Balakot factor had a huge role to play in the 2019 win of the BJP. So I
come to the 2024 election in a second. Ashutosh ji, you also want to come in, but before that, just give me a second. Let me bring in Advocate Bhagwanu Nayak. He is the chief spokesperson of the Janata Congress. Bhagwanu ji, जो नंबर अभी दिखाई दे रहे हैं, अब जो तीसरी पार्टी हैं, उनका कुछ खास प्रेजेंस नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है, इंक्लूडिंग योर्स इन छत्तीसगढ़. क्या आपको लग रहा है कि लार्जली अब वोटर्स जो त्रिकोणीय मुकाबले थे, उसमें जो तीसरा कोण है, उसको इररेलेवेंट कर रहे हैं?
कुछ भी कह पाना बिल्कुल जल्दबाजी होगा. जो सटीक परिणाम है वो आगामी 3 दिसंबर को पता चलेगा. जो भी कांग्रेस छत्तीसगढ़ की पहली ऐसी मान्यता प्राप्त राजनीतिक दल है जिन्होंने बहुत ही कम समय में, बहुत कम वर्षों में एक बड़ा प्रदर्शन किए. 2018 की बात करें तो हमारी जो पार्टी है वो गठबंधन के साथ 7 सीटें लाई, 14% वोट शेयर लाई. अभी पूरे 80 विधानसभा में हमने हमारे प्रत्याशी उतारे. हमारे लोकप्रिय नेता अमित जोगी जी पूरे 78 दिनों में 78 विधानसभा में हेलीकॉप्टर से दौरा किया है. और छत्तीसगढ़ की जो जनता के मन में एक बदलाव की लहर चल रही है, तो राष्ट्रीय राजनीतिक दलों से
कहीं ना कहीं बहुत मुश्किल लग रहा है कि अमित जी भी अपनी सीट जीत पाएंगे.
बिल्कुल.
देखो पाटन से तो अभी हारते हुए दिखाई दे रहे. खुद चीफ मिनिस्टर को चैलेंज करना, क्या ये मिस कैलकुलेशन था? एक सीट आपकी और बढ़ जाती, कहीं और से लड़ लेते तो.
निश्चित रूप से. लेकिन देखिए, छत्तीसगढ़ पाटन विधानसभा में हमारे माननीय अमित जोगी जी, वहां भूपेश बघेल या और कोई भारतीय जनता पार्टी के खिलाफ नहीं, भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ, वहां गरीबी के खिलाफ, कहीं ना कहीं महंगाई के खिलाफ, जो बीते 5 सालों में जो भ्रष्टाचार के जो रिकॉर्ड छत्तीसगढ़ में बने हैं, कहीं ना कहीं उसको चुनौती देने के लिए अमित जोगी ने वहां से चुनाव लड़ा. निश्चित रूप से वो चाहते कोई भी सेफ सीट पे जाकर के चुनाव लड़ सकते थे, जीत सकते थे, और एक सकारात्मक परिणाम आने वाले समय में पाटन में भी आपको देखने को मिलेगा. अभी भी कुछ भी कहना पद्मा जी जल्दबाजी होगा. तो ये कहीं ना कहीं एक संदेश देने का काम पूरे देश में मिनिस्टर के खिलाफ जाकर के
जब भी कोई पार्टी हार रही होती है तो उनका स्टैंडर्ड रिप्लाई होता है कि अभी कुछ भी कहना जल्दबाजी होगा. ये तो सिर्फ एग्जिट पोल है. तो ठीक है, 2 दिन हम भी यही हैं, आप भी यही हैं, देख लेंगे आगे क्या होने वाला है. लेकिन लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, लेट्स गेट यू द टेकअवेज फ्रॉम छत्तीसगढ़. देयर इज अ मैसेज, एंड व्हाट इज द मैसेज दैट्स कमिंग आउट? एज फार एज कांग्रेस इज कंसर्न, Baghel benefits from beneficiaries. So that whole Labharti prospect and the Labharti class. As far as the state is concerned, Baghel has managed to deliver that, and he gains from that, and that really will be the big one for the Congress
In a sense,
party.
he has mirrored the BJP strategy. What the Prime Minister today said, कि हमारे लिए 4 सबसे बड़ी जाति है. If you see, Bhupesh Baghel never played up this whole caste census. Obviously, it is Rahul Gandhi's pet project, so he went along with it. What did he do? He said forest rights. He said मैं महिलाओं को सस्ता सिलेंडर दूंगा, the kind of promises पैसे दूंगा. He has said कि मैं youth को job दूंगा. So he has also reached out to that same Labharti